Hey there, welcome to Seven by Tabletop. I'm running today's session. Notbob will. Notbob, take it away. Woo!
Yeah, woo! I'm the GM now. Ha ha ha. Cool. So, the team was contacted by their fixer slash news program, whatever, that wanted team of 4 animal lovers interested in helping conservation efforts. Reply to this number for confirmation. So they go around, figure out what's going on. This is actually a Shadowrun job, being really open about it, but also being really secretive about it. You take about like 3 days worth of paperwork just to like get through to the right people, and you get a garbled message telling you to meet at the Alabaster Maiden tomorrow night, and there you will basically be told about the job. So let's start off with introductions, from my left to right, and describe your character, what they're doing, like to get to the meet, and what they're dressed up as, and if they would know anything about the Alabaster Maiden, like with a bars or clubs knowledge skill, let me know. So, um, the dwarf mage guy, I can only see half of your yeah, Wrecker. Could only see half
Wrecker.
of your name.
Alright, yeah. Wrecker will basically, I guess, take a bus. He does not have a vehicle. As he walks up to the bar, he's about 4 foot tall, average dwarf build. Pretty much got goggles strapped to his forehead, and his beard and his hair is pretty much both tied into ponytails, or single braids. His clothes are not like your typical stereotype dwarf. He actually rather dresses pretty well. Nice shirt, pants, clean long brown coat. He's got a shoulder bag strapped to his side and a big combat knife strapped to the other side. Pretty much he'll walk into the bar and go get a drink.
Cool. So you walk into the bar and get a drink. I'll describe the bar when everyone's inside. So next up, we have Bones, I believe.
Well, Bones is kind of unusual. Bones is essentially roughly 6'6" tall, and could be described as the Terminator. He is completely cybernetic. There is nothing that's flesh on him left. He will be wearing his black trench coat, and that is all he wears, and riding in on a Harley. Probably arriving to the bar about half an hour before the meet time.
Yep, you're getting a lot of weird looks from people dressed up like shamans and hermetics.
This is expected.
You are a robot.
This is expected.
Yep. Next up, Matt.
My character's Hammerhead. He's a troll brawler adept. Before he was goblinized, he lived in Hawaii and was a surfer. Then he hit goblinization and kind of fell out of that. Became a bodyguard and started running the shadows. He's kind of a weird guy, but super laid back. But also has a shark mentor, so has a really, really bad temper, and is prone to fights. So he doesn't really do that well as a bodyguard. But he would be walking in his armored jacket and a pair of board shorts, and would be looking around. He does have knowledge in bars and clubs from his background as a bodyguard.
Cool. So do you have that as like a knowledge skill?
Yeah.
Alright, give me a roll.
Okay. 2 hits.
2 hits. Alright, so you know the story of the Alabaster Maiden. So it's a nightclub that attracts a lot of shamans and hermetics, mostly younger crowd, and it's named after the city's first magician, Gabriella D'Amato, who, according to local legend, pushed her magic way too hard while trying to escape a go gang, and effectively petrified herself where she stood, which is now at the club entrance. So there's this beautiful human woman just standing mid-magic casting pose, completely like alabaster and frozen, and yeah, it's right at the middle, so you have to walk past it to get through. And yeah, that's sort of the clientele you are expecting. All right, and finally, dog.
All right. Well, dog just kind of, sniffs his way around. I mean, he drives, but he doesn't just pull up in front of the place. He finds the park first. And, I mean, this is going to be difficult because normally he is Ishmael, so he has someone to kind of walk him into places, but this is going to be a little bit more difficult. As he then realizes, how the shit am I going to get into a club? So he's probably just going to take the most direct entrance for now and see if he can get away with it. So he literally just kind of walks up. I'm assuming there's probably a bouncer. If there's not, he's just going to slip in straight away, no problem.
Yeah, there's a bouncer, and the bouncer's going to look at the dog, and then
immediately on his comlink, it's just going to be like, let me in, please. And yes, this is the dog talking.
he kind of blinks twice, and then like roll perception audio.
Yeah, Jesus, I'm very good at that. So
You are a dog.
I'm a dog. I get +2 to that and shit. I think yes, I definitely do. What am I doing? I've got a dice roller up. I am about not very. I got 4 hits.
What kind of fragging practical joke is this? Sending a dog into the grumble, grumble, grumble. And then you like, you hear him like put his hand to his micro transceiver and says, 1 second. What is her name?
Was I told to try to find someone in the alabaster or anything? Because I'll just mention them.
No, you weren't told to find anyone. Yeah. So, yo, Sherry, there's a dog here wanting to get in. And then there's a bit of a pause. And the bouncer just kind of looks at you and says, frag off, pooch.
I just say no.
Look, whoever is on this comlink, I don't know how you got this number, but I'm not letting a dog into this establishment. So frag off.
Dog just kind of like, oh shit. At this point, dog doesn't know what to do. and kind of whimpers and walks off, messages him a couple more times saying, that was a bad idea.
Yeah, the bouncer doesn't really mind. Okay, so Rekka, you walk up. You're a mage. Kind of gives you once up and down, so it's alright. In you go. Hammerhead. Oh, do you look like a ruffian?
Oh, was that a question? Sorry.
Yeah, do you look like a ruffian? A hooligan?
Not really a hooligan so much, I guess. I don't know. He's a giant troll. He's wearing an armor jacket and like surfing shorts. So I'm not really sure what people would make of him.
So you're not really wearing clothes for a nightclub?
No, not at all.
Oh, well, the guy's gonna say, like, point to the nightclub's dress code and say, "You ain't getting in here, chummer." Such is the pain of nightclub entry requirements.
You could go home and change, I guess.
You totally could. You'll be about like, where do you live in Seattle?
He crashes in a back room in a bar.
Okay, so I'll say you'll be about 10 minutes late to the meet, but you'll be at the meet.
Okay.
And Bones, you're not wearing pants, are you?
No, Bones doesn't wear pants, but I will button up the trench coat so it's not entirely obvious.
Yes, because that's not creepy. A robot in a trench coat. So I'll roll his visual perception to see if there is a lack of pants. Oh god, you're really gonna smash this guy's comlink. Okay, so he gets 3 hits. So he sees something sus with you. Maybe it's the whole robot thing you got going. gonna look you up and down. Then gonna wave you through. But if you like do anything weird, you'll be out of the door before you can even say Terminator.
I mean, he's welcome to try, but
Okay, so you got 4 successes on a data spike. See how well he resists on 6 dice. Oh look, not very well. So you get 3 net hits. So that's what 11? Yeah, 11 damage. That you resist with device rating plus firewall.
Yep. I'm just doing it out of spite. Fuck him, not letting me in.
So he gets 4 hits on his soak test. So you deal 7 matrix damage, and like the comlink pops and like starts fizzling, and he's like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Then I just reset my deck. Like that's it. I'm done. That's it. That's all I wanted to do. Just to fuck him over a bit.
Yeah, he's gonna open it up and it's like, "Oh god, Drecken, damn it!" As you have like deleted, I don't know, his contact list. Now he has to call up everyone and figure out who this number is. It'll take him an hour or so. So you have inflicted your, usual revenge. All right, so we've got 2 members actually in the club. So, the club is this strange, otherworldly presentation, as it looks like a mage's casting a Trid Phantasm or a Trid Entertainment. This is changed weekly, and this week it seems to be like an underground magical burrow sort of deal, like straight from a fairy tale. There's like giant fluffy animals moving around. It looks like a hidden burrow. Everything's shrunk down to size. Massive flowers all around. It looks quite interesting. And there's a whiz punk band sort of blaring away. They're Malleus Maleficarum, and they're playing the song Spirit Inferno. If you're into whiz punk, they're pretty good. They're sort of middle of the road. It's nothing special, but yeah. So there's a bar. There's the club bit. That's basically a nightclub. Yeah. So Bones and Rekka, what do you guys want to do? You can probably try and find the Johnson, if you want, or you can like enjoy some food.
Okay, I'm gonna probably go up to the bar and order a drink first, and then maybe chit-chat the bartender about supposed to meet somebody here.
Cool. So you chit-chat the bartender, and he hands you an Eye of Newt. It's basically a martini, but the olive has been like illusion magicked into looking like an actual Eye of Newt, and it blinks at you occasionally. It's pretty good. And what are you asking the bartender specifically?
I guess I should. Does he know of any meetings going down here?
Meetings.
I'm supposed to meet some people here.
Well, it's quite a meeting zone, but I'm not sure. Like, no one's put in a booth for a private room. At least I can tell. I mean, the closest meeting I have is the meeting of Shaman's United poker game in Friday night. So, yeah, sorry, Chama. I got nothing for you.
No worries. Thanks. And then pay for my drink, and I guess I'm gonna kind of walk around the bar or the club, I guess, and see if I can find who in the world I'm supposed to be meeting.
Cool. What kind of assumptions do you have in your mind about who this mysterious person is?
Well, based on the fact that it's was it conservation or something? Conservation efforts. I'm assuming, I don't know, well dressed, I guess.
Cool. You see a few well-dressed ladies and gentlemen. However, they don't look to be dancing. They look to be off to the sides, enjoying some alcohol. And you see them like, if you walk past, they're speaking. What tradition of magic are you?
I'm actually a hermetic.
Ah, so these are your kind of people. They're like talking about the thaumatological theories in proper spellcasting and spirit control, and whether I should summon a watcher to go to my son's performance, and just stay at home practicing magic. So that kind of stuff. Bones, what are you doing?
Bones is going to immediately start looking for the Johnson because he's not interested in buying a drink or food. So I'm going to be looking around for the hippiest hipster because that sounds like conservation to Bones.
You look around for the hippiest hipster, and you see them sort of like on the dance floor. There's a woman, looks like an elven woman with like dandelions weaved through her hair, like a disgusting stereotype. And she's wearing what looks to be like, imagine the most hipster sort of outfit today, and then add magic and technology to make it even worse. And she's kind of sort of dancing to the side. That's the most hipster person, not a hipster, hippie person you can sort of see. Um, in general, there seems to be a lot of shamans, and you're getting a very hippie vibe off this whole dance floor.
That's not entirely helpful. Is there any group sitting down?
Any group sitting down? Yeah, there's a not really of the hippie sort of persuasion, more of the hermetics who are sitting down and enjoying some lovely chats about, magical theory. I'm sure it's all quite boring to you, Mister I Have No Soul.
Hey, I have more than one essence.
Oh shit. Alright, yeah, so about this time, you all, and that includes Hammerhead and Dog, get a message on your comlink saying, beep, 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 incoming, direct neural interface call. Would you like to accept?
Bones accepts.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. So it's an audio feed only, so you don't really get a sense of what this thing is. And they say, and I'm going to try and do this in my most monotone voice possible because it's coming out garbled and hidden, but I don't have like the effort to make it garbled and hidden. Let's cut straight to the chase. I need an asset extracted from a single A corporation. They will not be willing, and they will not be they are not to be harmed. Interested?
Is this the asset or the corporation members?
The asset.
Interested.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, sure.
Yep.
Or Buck.
Barks approvingly. Excellent. Project Blue Pony is currently under Cosmos Cosmetics supervision. I don't know their real name, and even if I did, I could not tell you. Project Blue Pony will need to be liberated from whatever security measures put in place and returned to my associates without any tail from Cosmos Cosmetics. No toxins can be used to sedate the target. It could provoke a violent allergic reaction. Similarly, if there is any significant, that means physical, damage, your pay will be docked. I am willing to offer 40,000 nuyen for the completion of this task, to be divided amongst you how you see fit.
Dog barks approvingly.
Bones accepts.
Yeah, Hammerhead's happy with that.
Any questions?
Where is Cosmos Cosmetics?
Cosmos Cosmetics is not headquartered, but the location is in Snohomish. but on the south side of Snohomish, so very near Bellevue. The security rating of the zone is A.
Oof.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those upscale mall areas where rich people go.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Is the money in escrow?
I am able to put the money in escrow for a 5% transfer fee. Is this acceptable?
Query to other members, is this acceptable?
Barks approvingly.
Yeah, I'm still new to Shadowrun, so I'm not really sure what that means entirely.
It means
So-
he can't screw us out of the funds.
Yeah, what escrow means is the Johnson finds a third party who is reputable for both of us, and then will give the money to that third party with a specific set of instructions upon when and who it should be given out to, and they will hold on to it. So it means that the Johnson can't just run off and say, "Lol, thanks for doing the job. I'm not going to pay you," because he doesn't have the money. But it also means if you guys mess up, the Johnson gets his money back and all that kind of stuff. Now, the 5% fee is just finding a reputable person to do it, and their like middleman fee. So that'll be bring the total down to 38,000 million.
Okay.
What kind of creature are we looking at taking?
Project Blue Pony is currently highly anonymized and redacted from the records we have. All we know is that it is a very important project and must be extracted.
Hooray. Mystery.
Do you know
Any
what
other
kind of
details you could
security
give us on
you-
Cosmo Cosmetics?
Or, alright, one at a time. Rekka, you first.
Do you know what kind of security is to be expected?
The Johnson thinks this over and says, "Give me a second." Sorry, something in my throat. The Johnson replies, "Cosmos Cosmetics are currently being protected by the security service corporation known as Desert Storm Security. That is all the information we have on their security methods." And Dog?
Anything that we would need to know about Cosmo Cosmetics? Or what do you have, basically?
So, Cosmos Cosmetics is a subsidiary of the Shiawaze Corporation. It is one of Seattle's major worldwide exporters of cosmetic goods, shipping mostly to Asia and America. They have a very... oh crap, what is the word for it? Their line of goods are almost magical, though... Okay, let me rethink this. Shit. How would the Johnson put this? Their new line of cosmetics are very effective, almost as if it was utilizing magic. However, all testing shows that there is no signs of magic.
Interesting. Well, not really the dog. Dog doesn't care. It's just like, very well. That doesn't help. But yeah, sure.
Any other questions?
Do we have a time limit on this job?
Within 2 weeks.
Is there any forward funding?
Any funding?
Like,
The
part of
plan.
the payment beforehand?
You could roll negotiation if you want to try and get some money for that.
I am not a face.
I don't think anyone is.
No, Dog is not charismatic.
Dog can barely understand English.
No, Dog's got pretty good English.
Anyone want to try?
I'm not rolling one dice, I'm afraid.
Default is 1 dice.
Hey, I got 2.
2 dice? Oh, that's slightly less bad, I guess. Mathematically.
Yeah, but also, no, mathematically there's a high chance to glitch, so I wouldn't do that if I were you.
That's what I was thinking. I get one. It's basically probably a critical.
Glitches have to be over half. So on even-numbered dice pools, the glitch chance actually goes down.
It goes up.
Alright, so no one wants to face it?
No, I'm not rolling one dice.
Cool. Alright, so
Money Johnson.
the Johnson will just decline any, give more money, please. No. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
The rest of the
Where are we?
information-
Where are we
Go ahead.
supposed to deliver Project Blue Pony?
So it provides you with a number, like a comlink number in your screen, and like it copy and pastes itself to your whatever, and it says, call this number when you have the asset. It will automatically provide a randomized address for the handoff. This is to ensure maximum security for both parties.
Okay.
Burns has no further questions.
Dog is
Do
done
we
with this conversation. He's getting hungry.
Is that a squirrel?
Squirrel?
Alright, so if there's no further questions for this Johnson, it goes beep beep beep, disconnected. And yeah. You are now left alone, like either driving back to the Alabaster Maiden, pissing on a tree outside, or, inside doing your thing. You all got, so what happens is the Johnson disconnects, but you're still in a DNI call, so you can coordinate.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I just noticed that the Johnson's gone, and I just say hello to everyone else. I am Dog. I am the friendly hacker dog. You may notice that there is a dog outside. That is me.
What?
I've just been sitting outside the entire time, kind of staring at the security guard from across the road.
I'm going to leave the bar and pet the dog.
Hmm.
I take it
Done
you
it.
couldn't get in.
No, he says, I had difficulties with this. Mind you, now he has difficulties with his comrades.
Okay, I'll head outside the bar.
You see the Terminator patting a dog. This concerns you.
Dog doesn't actually like the pat much because it is done by a Terminator, but he takes it anyway, because he is scared of the Terminator.
Good.
I'm just gonna kind of stare confusingly at them for a moment.
Dog stares back.
It's such an absurd situation. I love it.
Weren't there 4 of us?
Dog is then, while he's just sitting there being pat, is just going to start data searching like a whole bunch of stuff about Cosmos Cosmetics and locations and stuff like that.
Were we missing one?
Yeah, at this point,
Um,
Hammerhead would get back from going home to change, and then realizes that he didn't really have to go home and change anyways because the meet took place on Comlink. So now he's just kind of pissed, but blows it off and says, "Hey to everybody."
Yep. You see a dwarf looking at the Terminator patting a dog who is Googling something.
Perfect.
Alright, so what are you Googling?
I'm Googling Cosmos Cosmetics. Got 4 hits.
4 hits, cool. So, Cosmos Cosmetics are a subsidiary. They're very, their brand sort of is very ethical. That's something that they sort of want to push hard for their advertising. They say no live testing. All of this is done on cloned flesh, so there's no, anything being hurt. That they take pride in their work. Corporate bullshit, corporate bullshit. But yeah, they're a very popular sort of brand in the nearby area and the Asian markets. Probably because Shiawase is funneling a lot of money into them and can do that.
All right, cool. Dog just kind of says in chat he's just doing some googling at the moment. Is there a better place for us to hang out? Preferably with food. I am hungry.
Anyone know a place?
I guess I can roll area knowledge Seattle.
Yep, that'd be perfect.
Somewhere that allows dogs. Someone can pretend to be blind if they want. That's generally makes it easier.
Okay, so there's like a dog park nearby in Bellevue, and you can go there, and there's probably like a cafe. I don't know. It's probably a cafe still open. A soy box.
Food trucks. All right, I know a place, guys. Kind of give them my coordinates. Does anybody have a ride?
I have a ride if you would like. I say this as I lick my balls.
Does anybody else?
Just look
Are you
like
saying I cannot drive? I look up kind of angrily at him. Just because I am dog? Discrimination.
I thought you were joking.
Suddenly, like a car pulls up and like opens its doors in front of you guys.
Dog gets in. The dog says it's best if someone else sits in the driver's seat, that I will drive. Unless you can drive better than me. But I doubt that.
Dog's talking shit about your driving skills. What you gonna do about it?
Bones is going to go and leave on his bike.
Yeah, I mean, dog can't actually drive that well, but I'm saying it's for himself just for this.
I'll get in the driver's seat. Just shake
Yeah, I'm
my
on
head
my
as I
bike.
do it.
Alright, cool. And we're just going to go to a Starbucks. It's probably a bad idea.
Yeah, it's
I've
a
gone to
Starbucks
worse
sort of like an
places.
outdoor sort of area, so you can sit down outside and have the dog just sitting there and being nice. Yeah.
Are there leash
So-
laws here?
Pardon?
Are there leash laws?
Oh, I don't know. As long as like the dog doesn't bite anyone, you probably will be fine.
Dog is a registered seeing eye dog, so I'm not sure if that helps.
Yeah, probably helps. You're on vacation at the moment because your blind person isn't here.
Sure.
Okay, so you rock up to the soy box and you can get your soy calf from the automated machines because who needs humans in the 21st century? It tastes like soy calf, so industrial off spill, but with caffeine to keep you going. Dog, you can probably stop by the food, not the food store, the pet store on the way like there, and then force someone to buy like a bag of kibble for you, or you can
Oh
just
no, dog does not eat dog food. That's for peasants. Dog eats the finest food.
so you order a pizza and tell it
Yes.
to bring it to the Starbucks, and
Yep.
then you don't tell the rest of the team this, I assume.
No, dog just orders food.
Cool. So halfway through, like you guys sitting down, getting ready, a guy, pizza delivery guy, kind of rocks up and says, I have a delivery here for, says, Dr. Og. And anyone know a Dr. Og? It says here, D. Og.
Dog barks, goes up to him, and just kind of looks at him. And then he notices that the funds are probably already paid, so because they just do it online. But
he kind of like shrugs and says, "Alright, I don't get paid. I only get paid like $2 an hour for this. There you go. Later, nerds."
takes a pizza, and then he just starts devouring it on the cafe table.
You get a few looks from concerned patrons, but you're not going to get told to stop that. So what do you guys want to do?
Honestly, I'm still trying to wrap my head around this group.
It's crazy.
I'm sitting at a table with a troll, a Terminator, and a dog eating pizza. It's like I'm a little lost at this point.
Yeah. Well, once dog's done eating, I'm probably just going to check out to see if they have like a host or something like that, just to kind of poke around. I mean, until then, you guys can kind of discuss what you guys would like to do. Maybe scout out the place physically. I don't know. It's up to you guys.
Okay. Yeah. Obviously, none of us are very talkative, i.e., being a face. Is anyone know any B&E? Take that as a no.
Nope.
No, not really. I don't have lockpicking or anything like that. I do have like the gear to climb and that kind of stuff, but
Are you a little sneaky?
that's about it.
Well, you're a troll.
Yeah, I'm a little sneaky. I mean, I've got the skills for it, but yes, I am a troll.
I think we have 3 blunt instruments to be used as a hammer, and then a dog decker. This is an excellent run.
Yeah.
There's no way this can go
Really
wrong.
badly.
I hate to say this, but this is going to require a frontal. It's going to require like an assault almost.
Okay, so we'll start the hacking. So, give me a matrix perception check.
Yes, I will give that to you. 13 dice. I got 7 hits apparently.
Yeah, no, you find a rating 5 host.
Oh, that's not too bad. Rating 5, I can do that. What are its stats currently set at? I could easily find that out with the amount of hits I got.
Yeah, I'll write it down in chat because easier that way.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
There you go. So attack 6, sleeves 5, data processing 7, firewall 8.
Yeah, very. That's exactly what you'd expect of a host running things. Yeah, that's what he expected. All right, dog size. He was hoping for some reason it would have sleeves the highest, but it did not. So oh, sorry guys. I should have muted myself then. Yeah, dog's probably just gonna try to get some marks on this shit. What dog is going to do is that he is probably going to. This is a host, it's not a device, so he doesn't get his bonus. So it's 12. Alright, dog is going to try to get a mark on the thing.
Can
He's
I
not
send
gonna
an
go for all
assist?
of it.
Oh wait, no, it's not a computer action. Never mind.
Sorry, what's wrong, man?
Disregard.
He wanted to try assist you, but then he realized, oh, that's hacking, not computer.
Oh yeah. Dog's very good at computer, so he just generally doesn't need help. Or I mean, any help matter is good. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna hack into the thing, just try to get a mark on it. I'm not gonna do anything fancy because I don't think I'd be able to. Oh, I could edge. That could be fun. You know what? Fuck it, yellow. Cool. I'm gonna initialize this. Alright, cool. I'm going go big or go home, taking a -6, but then I'm putting edge, so I have 4 edge, and I got 7 hits in total to get through.
Damn, son. Cool.
Nice roll.
Yup. I actually got no extra hits off of the extra dice. It was all off the first roll. That's ridiculous. Because I got 3 6s, but I didn't get any hits on those. That's weird.
Okay, so you. Yeah. Okay. You get a mark. You get 3 marks.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
get 3
no,
marks.
and you get one free Matrix perception.
All right. What was it? I mean, there's not really much else I really need to know until I'm in there. Then
Ooh, and
I guess what was his last
do,
action? I doubt that it really matters.
do you have Baby Monitor?
Yes, I indeed do.
All right, your Overwatch score is 5.
Sure. Cool. All right. I am going to then stealth up, and then I'm going to go in.
Cool.
How are we doing stealth? Are you just going to tell me to roll it when it gets to it, or?
Yeah. So you start running silent, and your persona. Well, what does your persona look like?
Oh, it's a dog.
A dog. Cool. Just a dog. Your persona just like sees the outside of this massive shopping mall entrance, which is the opening of the host, and you walk through the doors and bing, boom, 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 bing, connected, and like there's a second loading screen before it like rests in front of you, and Matrix stuff pops out of everywhere and starts to form colors and shapes, and then you blink twice, and suddenly you're a ghost dog, because you're invisible, sort of walking through this massive cosmetics aisle in a shopping center. So there are people sitting there with like files that are perfumes, and they're like spraying it and like giving free samples. There's lipsticks. There's people trying to sell you stuff, and
Well,
basically
I'm invisible. I'd hope they can't see me.
yeah, but just in general. So the makeup are what makes the files. The salespeople are the ice, and the consumers walking around are the personas of just regular people. And you're doing this about like what, probably 10ish at night because nightclubs.
Yeah. I was assuming it was at night, so I don't know how many consumers there are, but I guess it'd be 24/7. So.
Yeah, there's a few consumers, but not that many. But yeah, this salesperson sees, bing, someone has just logged into the host, and it will go check out what's going on here. And it's got like a spray bottle of perfume, and it goes near you. So can I have you roll logic plus sleaze?
Yes, my sleaze is at 7. My logic is that many, okay. 7 apparently. I'm hot simming. I got 7 hits.
Yeah, no, cool. That's good. Yeah, so the perfume, normally it would like stick on you and show you in a brief outline, but it just goes straight through you because you're an invisible ghost dog.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the ice has not spotted you.
Cool. I'm just going to make a general matrix perception or whatever check you want me to do, just to know what kind of ice are actually online at the moment. He assumes there's no attack ice that are actually out, as that'd be weird in a shopping center. I got only 2 hits to see that, but
Okay, yeah, there's only one ice running. It's the patrol ice that's walking around saying free samples to everyone and like giving them free samples.
Cool. All right, so now I have 3 marks, so I have some interesting access. I'm assuming. What can I look for? Let's just do a data search on some files, looking for things about this this blue. What was it called again? Blue unicorn.
Blue Pony.
Blue Pony. Yeah.
Yeah, Project Blue Pony.
Sorry, that's only 11 die. Oh, I got more hits. That's weird. 6 hits on a data search check. Is that limited? No, my data set. No, it's not.
Cool. Yeah. So you beep boop 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 beep boop boop and basically start walking down one of the aisles. And because the Matrix is strange, the more you walk, the less distance you travel, but the more distance also travels. It's weird. And you're floating along, and eventually, like, you get to this colder part of the shopping mall where, like, you feel as if you're not welcome, but you're a dog. You're not welcome anyway. Whatever. And you see this beautiful, like, exquisite perfume bottle, and it's got a blue liquid on the inside, and a white horse is like the logo on it.
Interesting. Well, I would like to have a matrix perception check on that file.
Yep.
I got 3 hits. I'd like to know, is it protected and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so it's got a rating 3 data bomb on it, and a rating 4 encryption.
Okay. Could I copy that file, or do I have to do it in here? don't
You've
know.
got to break the encryption before you can copy it.
Okay, cool. That means everything's going to start to go loud. So once I grab it, that's it. I'm going to probably just look around some more, just note that that's there, because once I do that, that's going to make things bad. So, is there anything else that I can see? I guess looking for security files and all that kind of stuff. Anyway,
Security files.
4 hits. Just looking for stuff like cameras, and just want to get some info for now about that stuff.
Yep. So you come along to like trot along and find these. Like brute endurance, sort of like masculine sounding perfumes, and like on closer inspection, they're security stuff. So you see stuff for like cameras, tinting of windows, like auto tinting to like black. What else do you find? You find like lighting controls. You can turn it up and down if you hack it enough.
Well, it would all be a spoof action, but yeah.
You find there's a lot of like the locks and stuff aren't being connected to the host because that'd be a bit silly for them. But yeah, you find out like schematics of the area that show that the majority of locks are using key passes, so like cards to get through doors. Yeah, so you find cameras, window tinting, and the way they use locks.
5 hits to check if it's also encrypted and shit.
This stuff isn't encrypted, no.
I'm just going to download the schematics and stuff, and then send that to my friends.
Cool. So you guys get a ping on your comlinks and pull up this massive sort of blueprint of what's happening in the compound. It's a 2-story sort of building, nothing too much, but there is like the labs, armory, locker rooms, and guard areas are considered restricted, and there are a minimum amount of entries and exits.
Does it have anything to do with guards, or is that all going to be on Bulletstorm with those other dudes? I'm assuming if that's
the Desert
wasn't there, I
Storm.
may have to hack somewhere else. Yeah.
They've got they don't like have. So
they have
don't
like people clock in and clock out and stuff.
Yes. They've got that. They clock in.
That too.
Yeah, they clock in like 6 o'clock, clock out 6 o'clock. So they've got 12-hour shifts and rotating sort of staff. The night staff. There seems to be less night staff than day staff, just in general.
All right, sounds good. We'll do it near the end of their shift then, when they're tired.
What kind of locks and stuff do they have on the doors in there?
Mostly maglocks, which can be opened by keycards.
Yeah, they're using a keycard system, so I'm assuming one of the guards will probably have a keycard.
I guess I'll ask Dog this. Would you be able to overwrite that stuff?
Oh, easy. I'll have to do it again, because right now I'm in the host.
I feel like, when we do this, if we're able to kind of block them from getting to us, they'll make a lot less trouble getting in and getting out if you're able to control the doors.
Yeah. Dog can do
so
that.
You can't control the doors from the host, but if you're inside,
not
you
from
can.
the host. Okay.
Yeah. They're not slave to the host because anyone who logs into the host has a direct connection to the doors, and then that means anyone with like a mark could just wreak havoc.
Yeah, there's the idea that's like we can create like a,
Well, I could data tap the doors anyway. Like if you guys can put a data tap on the doors, I could do it there anyway. So, yeah.
The doors connected all together, or would it be each door?
Don't know. Like if it doesn't say, I don't know. Does it say? Like
doesn't say, but some doors may require different security passes and may have different sort of security levels, so they might not be compatible.
Dog's done with that. Dog wants to finish hacking, so you guys can start doing your thing. So So yeah, I've pretty much all the security information that they'll need. Don't I, Notbob? There's nothing else I need to do.
Yep. You don't have like tactics of the security guards, but you got most of the information.
Yeah, I downloaded your tactics, like whatever. All right, cool. Now I'm going to crack that file and then get the GTFO, as it were. I will defuse the data bomb first. Is that a loud action? That's an
That
attack action.
is a disarm action, which is a software plus intuition, and it's a firewall action.
So it is not loud. That is good.
No, not loud.
Good.
It'll be a bit loud if it fails, because
Oh, of course. I'm just wondering if it's going to alert everyone. Ooh, my software isn't good. Skimped on the software.
yeah, that's a pain.
Yeah, that's 8. That's only 8. I'm going to roll it then, probably edge.
Remember it's intuition as well.
Yeah. My intuition is 6 because I'm a dog.
Dog.
Let's get higher intuition. I don't know. You said it was only rating 3. It only rolls.
6
What's
dice.
roll against me?
It rolls
Yeah,
6
I'm
dice.
cool
again.
with 3 hits. 3 hits is cool for me.
Oh, got 2 hits.
Oh yes, that's exactly what I expected.
So you go and like sniff around the file, and then you just kind of like it's got one of those like those tags, like those big chunky gray things that go beep 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 when you take them through the
Yeah.
yeah, it's got one of those on them, and you just kind of like sniff it out and just kind of bite it off and yeah, disarmed data bomb.
Cool. What's the rating of the encryption?
Rating 4.
Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna hack the hacking action, isn't it? Or is that a cyber combat?
Crack file is hacking plus logic.
Cool, easy, all that, I'm good at that. Do I have anything to do with that? Nope, I do not. Alright, I'm gonna do that now. And then copy the file in GDFO. Hacking... I guess I'll turn off stealth at this point, because it doesn't matter. Because they're gonna find me anyway. So yeah, this is a file, not a device. Cool. There. I got 5 hits to crack it.
Yeah, no, you beat its 2 hits and smash it open. So basically what you do is like you go onto the bottle and then just kind of like nudge it off its pedestal and it falls to the ground, like smashes open, and you get your tongue and lap up some of the perfume, and that's you copying the file. Then you hear beep 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 beep. File under like attack.
Mm-hmm. Do we need to roll initiative, or do I have enough time just to jack out?
You've got enough time to just go and
Yep.
disconnect.
And turn off deck.
Yep.
Alright. Dog looks up after almost passing out from eating all the pizza. He just kind of gets up and he goes, I hope you guys got all the files. He laps up some of the leftovers and then sits there content about with himself. And then he starts peering through the file that he got.
Yep. So it says Project Blue Pony, codename Blue Pony, and then like in quotation marks it says Snuffles. It also tells you that subject has a howl. Remember to use proper ear protection when opening and closing the cage. Subject is chained with shock collar to make sure that any violent actions it takes towards member of staff will be severely punished. And it is currently leashed, so you must release the leash to take it out of cage. And yeah, it also tells you it has 3 tracking chips.
Alright, does it say anything else, what it's being used for? Is it where it's being kept or anything like that?
It's being used for, looks like a magical sort of shampoo.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, it's like, that's what from you can guess, because it's all in like Subject Theta B12 introduced to Project Blue Pony. Project Blue Pony had fur turn to a bright crimson, then break out in rash. Subject Theta 27 was discontinued. You kind of see all that kind of stuff.
Alright, Cool. Do we have its location or anything like that, or the codes for those tracking chips?
You don't have the codes for the tracking chips, however, you do know it is stationed in Lab 4. And,
All
and
right.
you can cross-reference that with the map you got and find Lab 4 is on the second floor, and it's past the locker rooms into, like, it's basically the first lab on the second floor.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you guys can use that info. I'm going to be right back. Dog is going to continue eating pizza while you guys play.
Okay, one of the things I wanted to do was to summon a Force 3 Earth Spirit that I can kind of send around the building to kind of take a look at it while we're talking.
Yep. So give me a summoning roll.
I had 5 hits. Chat.
Yes, that significantly beats the 2 hits I got. So you take 4 drain. So roll your logic plus willpower to circle
4
back.
hits.
Yep. So you take no drain, and you have 3 services.
And as I said, I guess I'm going to just use one of them real quick to, I guess, what would be the best terminology? Scout around the building.
Cool. So that's going to be a remote service because you're sending it more than a kilometer away. But yeah. What does this Earth Spirit look like?
I can put a picture. Because I normally actually bind this particular spirit to me, but I'm not going to right now. Can I just drop that in here? Dang it, how do I... trying to find out how do I throw a picture of this up here.
Try putting it into the chat on the right-hand side.
Probably need to... Okay. Hang on a second here. I figured it out. Obviously, he would be more on the astral.
Cool. So you summon your Earth Spirit and like send it off, and it goes, and then it returns to you about like 5 minutes later and says, in like a deep, like a sort of like deep voice, and it goes, Master, there is a significant warded presence. I did not enter. There is also 2 Watcher spirits who will be who I narrowly escaped on the astral plane. There is no awakened individuals, at least at the time I checked.
Okay.
And then like
So-
dissipates into like sand and blows off into the wind.
Alright, cool. Alright, so it looks like they definitely have a mana barrier up around. Is that what he meant by a bit could not enter?
Yeah, so the mana barrier around a specific area which he could not enter. However, he could see some Watcher spirits, and that was about it. It looks like they're sort of light on a on the magical security, or more like correctly, more accurately, they spent all their money on astral security on just giving a big kick-ass ward.
Alright, okay. Now that means if anybody enters into it, they'll know. Or is it just awakened people that they would know?
Only awakened people. However, if you're like, you have to be dual natured, but you can sort of like push yourself through like subtly and find like cracks with I believe it's a charisma roll, or you can break it down and punch your way through it, which will alert them. And I think that's it. Yeah, you can either go in softly and slowly, or just punch, break it down, get out quick.
Yeah, I'm not much of a stealth character, even in that regard. Okay, good to know. Alright, so I just relayed that to the guys. They got some, looks like light magic security, a couple of Watcher spirits, but they do have a barrier up, which means if I try to enter, most likely I will be detected. So, however, you two would not be.
How does that work for adepts?
Oh, he's an adept.
No. It only like detects you if you're astrally present. So if you're dual natured, so you're astrally projecting or perceiving, or are a shifter, then you basically can't walk through.
Oh, so if I'm not projecting or perceiving, I can walk through and it not detect me?
Yeah, it only
Oh,
exists on the magical
sorry.
plane.
Oh, okay. My bad. My bad. All right. Well, disregard that part then. The dog can't enter, which I don't think he was planning on it.
Shifters aren't dual natured in this edition, so I don't think it matters.
Oh,
Unless it says.
nice.
Oh. Which, by the way, what kind of dog are you?
Like a Labrador.
Labrador. Okay. So thanks to the dog, we now know that the subject is on the second floor, first lab, if I'm correct. So we just have to make our way there and get out. Um,
Dog
I mean,
nods while having a big pizza in his mouth.
the simplest method would be having the dog here help open the doors for us while I'm trying to keep the other doors closed for the guards, while the three of us make our way in, get the subject. You two can take out any resistance. I'll back you up with, and then I guess dog will be our getaway driver.
Dog nods, but he says it'd be
Unless one of
easier
you
if
guys
you
can
get the
drive.
key card to get into places, because then that saves me time to have to hack into every single door you get to. Though Dog thinks about it and says, I might be able to change what the key cards do. If he can get his hands on a key card, I might be able to edit it so it might lock the doors behind you. I don't know. I haven't seen these doors. Like I can't interact with them through the Matrix. So.
Right. Well, I mean, we have the capability, I guess, of
It takes
just
time, basically. It's going to take 3 to 5, 6 seconds each door.
I mean, if we take out a guard on the way, then we can take his key card.
It won't be that hard to acquire one, assuming we see one.
Yeah. Do we know the kind of like the second floor? Are there still windows, or is it like barred up or anything like that? Is there?
So the windows on like the second floor and like all the floors are actually just bulletproof glass, and it's got this really modern sort of feeling where everything's glass and fancy and open, but they can tint it to like straight black if they need to, if they detect a mage on the premises, and just break line of sight and do the whole one-way mirror sort of thing.
I can stop that, can't I? Because it was controlled by the Matrix.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Well, the other reason I was asking is, since this was on the second floor, we're probably going to be making some noise coming in and getting up. My worry is about how do we get out. Just wanted to keep a backup of whether or not we can go out a window.
I think it depending on how heavy this horse is, assuming it is a horse. I have no idea what it actually is. I can probably just jump out of the window holding it.
I can also float it if we need to. And I have some explosives if we need to take out a window or wall or whatever we want to take out. I just wanted to keep that in mind. Obviously, if less explosions, the better, unfortunately. But if we needed an escape route, I want to make sure that windows were an option, since this is only 2 stories up. Unless you guys want to, like, get the subject and then purposely go out a window, rappel
2
down,
stories
float
is
the creature.
not even a problem for me.
Apparently this thing howls, by the way. Dog says.
Well, this
It didn't say what it did. It didn't have any pictures or anything of the thing, did it?
No, it was just obscure sort of information. It said it had like you should wear auditory protection when opening the cage. It had a shock collar to make sure that it didn't try anything aggressive, and if it did, it would be a and it was leashed and tagged. And like a bunch of boring project stuff that's all coded and scientific-y.
So I guess the next step is, how do we, I guess, procure the subject? Since we don't know what it is, how do we? They don't want us to use any chemicals or anything like that, or hurt it. But how do we know it's not going to, or how do we know it's going to come willingly or easily?
Is anyone good with animals?
Out of character, what would that be? Is there a skill for
Could
that?
be animal handling, the skill that no one takes.
I got 2.
I've had it on one character before.
I have 2.
You could try and wrestle it with a couple subduing checks from some unarmed combat, if anyone knows that.
Yeah, I could do that.
I may be able to wrestle it.
Does influence work on animals?
Not really. It's like you can't really sit down with an animal and like have a logical conversation because they just keep biting you. Except, of course, present company.
Influence the animal going, you don't want to hurt us.
Well, I want to go buy some earmuffs so I can't hear anything when I put them on.
Oh yeah, we should look into getting some ear protection.
Go to the hardware store.
Yeah, so you can go to the hardware store. You can buy some earmuffs. They probably have some on hand because they deal with this thing daily. So you probably
Yes,
don't
they
need,
probably do.
yeah, they don't need to buy anything because you can just yoink some stuff off of them.
Okay. You said something about trackers, or at least I think it might have been in the documents. Is Dog going to be able to take care of the trackers?
Dog can break those.
Okay, good.
You can also just use Tag Eraser, which I just carry with me.
Oh yeah, Dog can't really use Tag Eraser. It's a bit difficult.
Okay. All right. Good. All right. So obviously, going in through the front door is probably a bad idea. We try to enter through a back exit during the evening when you said there was low staff. Make our way to the subject. Take out any guards. Dog locks any doors so people can't get to us. Get the subject. Go out a window. Something like that.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Sounds
Are you
like
guys
a
going to
plan.
physically scope out the place at all, like before the job? See what it looks like, where people go. Like do a bit of an all-nighter.
Physical reconnaissance.
I can
physical
stake out the place depending on
stake
what's
out.
across the street or
Like
anything like that.
to see what would be the best entrance. I mean, ultimately, the front entrance could be the best entrance in a way. Who knows?
Climbing the building may also be an option.
That's probably the best option. If there's buildings nearby that are lower security, we could climb and jump over. I don't know what the place looks like. So, physical reconnaissance. Dog will come with, but he's probably just going to sit in his car and play games.
I'm
In
not
what
the
game,
best at that
Cyberfetch?
because I kind of get seen.
I guess I can watch astrally, but the mana barrier prevents me from getting in. Does it prevent me from seeing?
Yeah, it's sort of like this opaque green
Physical.
shimmer in the astral, stopping any trying to look through it. It just kind of blocks it.
Okay.
I have pretty
I mean,
decent
ultimately,
perception.
You
Oh, go
could
ahead.
force your way through if you wanted, and just go in there and go crazy. But I mean, it's probably not a good idea.
Yeah. Want to keep Wrecker around. So yeah, I guess this is just night one. We got 2 weeks to do this, so at the very least, maybe tomorrow, let the I don't know, the Terminator and the Troll is just, you guys are kind of conspicuous.
Whoops, I have my mic not muted. Maybe the dwarf should go actually just drive by.
If I do that, I might wreck the car.
Dog can drive. Remember, he can just
Right.
can just be sitting in the seat.
Why don't
next to you.
we just spend the day tomorrow doing some physical reconnaissance then? Get some
Yeah. Well, it's in a shopping mall. We could just go in there and have a look at the place. Like, I'm assuming it's like an
I'm
Oh,
sure
expensive
it's
it's
also.
well
near a
enough that
shop.
I can probably go in.
It's sort of like it's a big-ish complex with well, not big Shadowrun style. It's fairly big, but there is a shopping complex nearby, and
Oh,
there's this sort of
nearby.
like, yeah, it's sort of like that upscale mall sort of
Hmm.
area, if you know what I
Is
mean.
this open to the public during the day? Like, is there like a floor for going in there and checking the place out, or?
So if you want to be a visitor to the thing, you would need a visitor pass, and you need an actual reason to be a
Okay,
visitor.
cool. So this isn't like
Yeah,
open to the public. Yeah, that's cool. That's all I want to
yeah,
know. Not that I want to go in. I don't give a shit. I can just
yeah.
hang out
Well,
pretending to
let
be a
me in.
stray dog for all I care. Like,
Yeah,
mind you, I
that'll work.
probably will get caught because it's a high class area, and they'll probably want to take me to the pound. So I'll probably just sit in the car.
Yeah, we'll let the Terminator and the Troll do some like walk-bys to get a little closer look, and then me and Dog can be in a car.
Are you quite sure you want the Terminator to do a walk by?
You
I don't think the
got a
Terminator's
trench coat on, right?
Maybe
fine.
you're just looking for some makeup to, bring out the color in your cheeks. That
Yeah.
delicious chrome color.
Maybe you heard that they make fake skin to test on. Maybe you want some of that fake skin. It's all over your body. I don't know. No, you probably shouldn't do it walk by. It's in serious instead.
Cool. So, Dog and Wrecker sitting in a car, just kind of chilling and looking at the people walking past, I assume. And are we have it like the troll can walk around and do stuff. Probably not the Terminator.
The Terminator check out like back alleys.
Terminator can probably check out back alleys and escape routes. So Hammerhead, give me a perception check.
Okay. Let's see. That is perception 10 plus. Does combat sense apply to just regular perception checks?
Nah, unless
Okay.
you're in combat.
Okay. 10, so that's 11 then. Just 2 hits.
So you're walking around and you see like this back entrance where they ship out a lot of their stuff. Because this is a manufacturing and research and development sort of firm, but it's not on like the big scale. Because exclusivity and all that kind of nonsense. So you see there's some shipments being moved out of the back via trucks. It looks fairly busy. However, all of them are Japanese and seem to have a pass and show up and just go, "This is me. I'm actually here, not a Shadowrunner. I'm going to take your goods and drive them away." They do some security checks. Desert Storm security guys. They look fucking. Do you have any knowledge about like security tactics, security companies, security in general?
I do, yeah.
Give me a roll.
Okay. Secret attack is 6 dice.
And let me know what specific skill it is.
It's security tactics. I got it's a knowledge 2 hits.
Cool. So you look at these guys and like, yeah, these are standard by the books. They're restricting access to people like visiting to make sure that people can't sneak in. They're also looks like they're monitoring the employee car park from what you can see, because there's a little employee car park. You're not parked there, anyone, but you see like a guy in obvious plain clothes is walking around, just sort of loitering, but he's totally a security guard. They all kind of look very scarred. All of them look like combat veterans from either like military or just on the streets, or knight errant or corporate security. Looks like these guys are pretty tough customers.
Are any of them like visibly armed or armored or anything like that?
Most of them during the day seem to be wearing plainclothes and are just uniformed. The uniform being armored vests and like they all have like some light pistols. Nothing too scary, but you see in like the restricted areas that as you kind of like peer around, and you see like a glimpse of a guy who's pretty big. He's got like armored jacket and then like an SMG on his sling, and just sort of like doing his rounds, all that kind of stuff. Looks like most of the guards are plainclothes and would try and take anyone who tries to fuck with them by surprise.
Gotcha. So it's just the main entrance, and then the loading is in the rear?
There is a fire escape, however, the fire escape is alarmed. So if you open that door, it'll go beep for as long as it's open.
We may be able to stop that with Decker.
Definitely.
That's true.
Okay.
What's doing this beeping? Because I could matrix perception and see if it's there.
So the door isn't actually wireless because it doesn't really need to be. There's just like a magnetic strip connected to the maglock on the door, which will send a message to the alarm to go, "Oh shit, go bam now." So if you could jack in to the door, you could turn off the alarm.
Yeah. Dog has a data tab. You guys can use that.
The fire escape
Cool.
on the first floor or the second?
Fire escape is on both floors. However, you can't jump up there unless you're really good at jumping.
How good is really good?
A street samurai good. So probably you guys.
How good is levitate?
Yeah, that's perfect. You just float up and not give a shit.
I mean, if we could do this stealthy, of course, that would be the best method. It's just I have a feeling that even if we try, it's not going to stay stealth for long.
Well, we should definitely try.
Yeah. So if we go up to the second floor fire escape, we data tap so Dog can hack it. We can enter in through the second floor. That's a lot quicker to our subject.
Yeah, that's huge. But we should probably have a backup exit plan just in case it goes south.
And is Dog like being our getaway driver? Assuming he doesn't want to enter.
Dog has no need to enter this place unless.
Yeah.
No, there's no need. There's no need. He's got enough noise reduction that if it was even a thing, it's not going to be a thing.
Okay, so I guess Dog can stay behind and kind of be our getaway driver as well.
Yeah, Dog's thinking he might have to hire a van, like a moving truck, because like
Probably.
I don't.
That would be
Yeah.
safe just because we don't know how large this thing is. I mean, we're
Yeah.
assuming it's a horse because it's called Blue Pony, but even if it's the size of a horse, then yeah, we're definitely going to need a van.
hmm Actually, does anyone have magic phenomenon or like magical dangers as knowledge? We could guess based on the whole screaming thing, maybe. I don't know. Anyone?
Mine's theory, that's all.
Magical threats. Yeah, that won't help.
Maybe paracritters. No one knows that.
Paracritters, yeah. I don't have that dog, even though Dog kind of is one, kind of.
Unfortunately, knowledge skill I took was magical theory.
I have no magic stuffs at all.
Yeah,
So,
alright, there's...
Dog, just giving you a heads up, because this is a commercial area in a city. Holy shit. Yeah,
What's that?
would you say this is a commercial area in a city?
I guess so, yeah, why?
Alright, that means you've got a base noise of 4.
Oh, wow,
Damn.
Jesus. Yeah, that's exactly the noise that I have, but I'm assuming I'm not going to be... I have 4 noise reduction, because I
Yeah.
have a... I also have a little antenna that I can put on the beat.
That's great.
Dog has an antenna. And a bunch of other stuff. So,
Yeah, that's amazing.
Oh wow.
Dog's a character. Anyway, yeah, no, that's exactly my noise reduction. So, yeah, it should be fine.
Okay then. Now, can Hammerhead or Bones? Can either of you also drive?
I can drive, yeah. I was
Bones
thinking
can
I would
drive?
take my motorcycle to possibly head off any pursuit because the Johnson said that we had to be clear that we didn't get tailed.
hmm Yeah, if you wanted to like be loud, I guess, and drive away, I don't know. Or we could have two trucks is one way to do it. I don't know.
That's actually
Whatever.
not a bad idea. Or at least have the second one stashed nearby. We drive by it, and now there's two. And
We're going to need one truck which can hold at least two of us plus the thing.
Well, yeah, you don't want to be in the back with the thing, obviously.
right, and I'll be in the vehicle with the creature just in case my magic can support us if we do have pursuers as well.
hmm
Ever seen a vehicle go off an invisible ramp? It's funny.
hmm Please don't do that. How much would it be to hire a truck for a day? Is there a cost of that?
Oh, like a moving truck?
Yeah, it's like a moving truck. Nothing special.
Give me a second while I go to the two men with truck. Okay, I'm playing in the real world.
In the real world.
Named
U-Haul. So the short version is dog stays behind in the van. The three of us use the second floor fire escape to enter.
Yep.
Just remember, Terminator and Hammerhead, you guys are our main offense. Because while I do have some offense, I'm more utility.
I have no problem with that. I'm very skilled at standing in front of people.
Dog, while we're in the building, would you be able to know kind of where we are in the building?
Yeah. I mean, I could track your devices if you guys let me.
Okay. The reason why I was suggesting that
Or
our
I could
exit.
hack into the cameras. One of the two.
Well, let's say we can't go back out the fire exit we came in. Well, then we're going to probably open up a window and go out the window. And I want to make sure you'll be able to know exactly where we're coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm probably going to hack into the host anyway when you guys are doing this, just to monitor
We
things.
lost the Johnson.
Oh no, this happens usually anyway.
And I will be placing.
Won't be much. Dog will cover the cost of the truck. Dog doesn't care about his money.
As long as he can buy kibbles and bits, he's good.
Yeah, as long as he can buy food, Dog does not give a shit. Yeah, I think it should be good though.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's going to be pretty loud and pretty crazy. We are in an A area, so we may only have 1 minute to get out. And that would be very bad.
Okay. Good
so
to
if
know.
you guys...
Okay. So we're going to attempt to, of course, enter quietly, hacking and not trying to make any loud noises, but...
back, I think. Yes?
Yeah.
Yes, welcome.
We're good.
Alright, looks like 1,800 million to borrow it for, like, a good van, for, a good truck, I mean, for 24 hours.
Pricey. It sounds good to Dog.
You,
Dog
you
covers
divide
price.
that by 4, and...
Yeah, if you guys want to help pitch in as much as you want.
You said 1,800 total?
Yeah, 1,800 total, so
So
whatever that is divided by
450 each? 450 each?
Yeah,
that's not bad.
That's easy.
Done. 450.
It sounds like we're just doing one truck, though.
Yeah.
Which is, if we have any pursuers, we will just have to take them out.
Cry.
Can we fit a motorbike in the back of the truck?
Yes.
Yes, you can.
Because we could put someone on a motorbike and they can jump out and head off in pursuit of it.
Yeah.
Is that someone you?
Myself or the troll, yes.
I can do it. Yeah, I've got a bike anyways. I was just gonna drive the bike separately from the van entirely, but
Yeah.
That works.
That also works.
Well, it would be best if it was in the van, because that way when we get out of the building, we're going towards the van, which will be around the building. You don't want your bike in a different area.
Right.
So we'll unload your
Sure.
bike as we load in the creature, and then
That works. Cool.
and that way we'll still have the Terminator for gun support as well as my magic in case we do have any other pursuers.
Hmm.
Sounds pretty solid.
I'm not
Yep.
exactly gun support, but
Oh, just
Yeah,
melee.
I can just punch stuff and throw. What do I throw? Ninja stars, I think. So yeah.
I mean, I can shoot, just not as well as I can punch.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I'll have some
It's a
grenades
very
if we want to
punchy
follow.
sort of party at the moment. It's
Yeah,
kind of
really.
great.
To be
Yeah.
fair, I can just walk up to them.
Do keep in mind I do have explosives from commercial grade to grenades, so that should
Don't
help.
think we'll need commercial explosives.
Well, I'm hoping not. But
Well, if we want to bring down the entire building, then I guess that's an option.
Anyway, on our stakeout, are we going to finish that up and just see what's going on a night of staking out? Is there
Yeah.
any problems that arise, or is there any checks you want us to make, Notbob? Notbob?
Shit, muted. Give me a few tests to see what's going on, see if you're in any trouble, see if kind of stuff.
Yeah, give me a sec. Just gotta check what my physical perception is. Ooh, no.
I got 3 hits.
Got 4 hits.
I got 4 hits.
4 hit? Cool. So no one's really noticed you. You're just kind of like a van sitting there. Not like or like a car sitting there. Nothing too bad. Sitting back for the fetch. Yeah, you see like the guards just do their patrol routes, and you wait until like 6 o'clock. Most of the employees by this stage, like 6, so like the newer guards come in. They look like they go into somewhere. Like, you lose sight of them, but after a few minutes, you see the daytime guards start heading out and they're mostly off. See a few of them patrolling around.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay, so the rough patrols, whether or not they'll do that again when we go for it is another thing. Yeah. Anything else you guys wanted to do, or are we ready?
If we want to distract the patrols, we can set some kind of distraction outside around the front of the building.
An option might be to wait until the guard change and then basically take one of them out on the way home and take their swipey card.
Yeah, we could do that. If you guys want to do that, you can do that.
Occasionally, 1 or 2 guards took a break. Nothing too serious though. And they're premises.
Okay.
Yeah, my net's temperamental at the moment. There's a few of them having like a smoke break at the back near the out section. Occasionally, not too long, but still in this building or nearby the building.
You're gonna try and break in at night, or
Yeah.
I'm thinking 4 or 5 a.m. when the guards are getting tired, unless they're on drugs, which could be completely reasonable if they are.
Okay.
But yeah, during the day, there's way more problems.
So you wanted to, during the shift change, follow one of the guards home? Is that what you were talking about?
somewhat? If we knock him out, he might have a biomonitor on. Hmm.
I could stop that. I mean, I could check if he has one. And it's connected to his comlink. I mean, just brick his comlink
Nope.
and it's going to stop
Yes, but
whatever's
then
happening.
if you brick his comlink, then all of a sudden they're not getting a signal. It's suspicious. What you need to do is a spoof command.
Yeah.
So can you do a matrix perception on the guards to see what they carry on them?
Yeah, sure. 3 hits.
Bob?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to get through this lag. It's popping up.
Yeah, you didn't go net being a shit.
Shit. Am I still here?
Yes, you're
Yeah,
still here.
still here.
Okay, so what is the plan?
Well, we want to have a look what kind of stuff the dudes have, the guards on them. Matrix perception
Eye
check.
monitors?
Yeah, biomonitors and stuff like that.
Okay, yeah, give me a perception check.
Okay,
Whoever,
3 hits.
probably Hammerhead, because, you know, he's doing the physical recon stuff.
Got
Well,
4
I do
hits.
matrix perception just to look for biomonitors and stuff, but yeah.
So you see that, yes, they do have a bracelet on their wrist with Japanese writing on it. Looks red and snappable. You also notice that they're mostly wearing helmets. When like fully armored, SMGs appear to be the FN Praetor P90. Light pistols tend to be the Beretta T1 201Ts. Biomonitor, yeah, and they've got a biomonitor. However, when you're looking at the guards who are going home, they biomonitors on them, and they're like taking off their jobs and stuff. So it looks like they leave monitors and key cards and security stuff on so they go home.
Where they leave them on, did you say? Is that what you confirmed?
No, he leaves them there.
No, they leave them back at.
So jumping them wouldn't be a good any point because they wouldn't have a key card on them.
Nope. Well, it was an idea.
Yeah.
So I guess we're just trying to do physical infiltration. Well, not physical infiltration per se, but
I mean, make the stealth checks anyway. You might be lucky. Whee! But yeah.
Cool. So
Hey.
which way are you kind of going through? Through the front door or
can we
through
get
the
can we get a matrix perception on cameras?
on
Yeah.
cameras? Certainly.
Yes, 4 hits. Notbob, did you get that?
3 hits.
4.
Shit. Give me a second.
Yeah, it's all good, man. If it keeps on getting worse, well, we'll try to work something out.
Alright, so you find about all up 20 cameras, which is an average sort of amount, and you find out their general location where they are. They're all wirelessly broadcasting, pointing, so like broadcasting. So it's going back to this room, or one guy is just sitting in front of the big TV and make that classic sort of security system where like one guy is and there's a fair amount of them, sort of give the illusion of people being watched. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Therefore, we kind of want to loop a camera looking at the fire escape so we can climb the fire escape. Or jump up it, whatever. And then data tap the door so you can hack the door and we can get in and go from there.
Easy.
You've got schematics of the building, correct?
Yep, so you can the fire escape, data tap it, get the dog to hack through it. sneak through the cameras that way.
Just we know
If
how to
that's-
get to the place where we're trying to get through from the fire escape, correct?
Yeah, you look up the map you download and go beep boop, 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 this way, that way. Easy peasy.
Alrighty. Would I need to loot more than one camera, or is one just enough? Or I could just make a general edit check when I hack the place. Because I'm assuming those cameras are tied to the host, yeah?
Need
Or...
Yeah, they're tied to the host. So log on to the host, a mark on the camera, and then just do an edit file.
Yes, yeah, cool.
Cool. So do we want to do now? Get us going?
Yeah, obviously we'll assume that a day or so has passed because we get the stuff. Was there anything else you guys wanted to get before we initiate, plan, do the thing?
Okay, so we've got headphones. We should maybe get nets.
What do you mean by nets? Oh, what, for the animal?
Like an actual net.
Yeah. And a leash. I mean, they're probably going to have that stuff
It's
there.
got a leash. It says that there is a leash attached to him or something.
Mhm.
As well as the shocker collar.
Yeah, they probably have a leash on site.
I mean, having our own net wouldn't be a bad idea, though.
Okay.
Yeah, net would probably be something they don't have on site.
And I just muted myself. Well, that was clever. I'm gonna go get a net.
I doubt it would cost much.
So, do we get start on some dust, doing some levitation, doing some hacking, do the actual job out?
I'm gonna prep up some spells on myself.
Cool.
Cool.
Let's just assume we get a net. How much is a net going to cost, Notbob?
Do that? Or is it the thing that I'm going to have to make up?
I don't know, man. Just make it up.
I'll say it's $50.
Sure.
The net.
I'm happy to pay for that.
Yeah, right.
Alrighty. So, yeah. What do we want to do first? Spellcasting, then Matrix, then physical?
I'm only casting
yeah.
2 spells. Okay.
Right,
first one, I'm
what's
casting increase reflexes. Force
Mhm.
1, but I'm going to edge it. So, I'm just drawing the blank on something here. Okay, so there we go. 13, 4, 17. Okay, that's 12. That's 12 hits
Oh, on what?
on 17
Gee.
edge roll. On 17 dice with edge. Wow. Okay, that's a little crazy.
That's a
Fine.
fucking mad roll.
Yeah. Well, burned one of my edges. I guess that works.
Holy, what? Did you pre?
Yeah, initial
Edge?
edge. Yeah, initial edge.
So
The point of that is I'm casting a force 1, but initial edge, so there's
you
no
push
limit.
the...
Okay.
Yeah, no, I can see that happening.
Yeah, the 17
but it
edge.
apps, doesn't it? It gives you
I get +1 to my initiative.
increased reflexes. Do again. Is there a cap to the amount of initiative you can get?
Well, the initiative dice, yes, not the +2 initiative.
Do wards automatically dispel spells when you cross it?
Yeah.
So won't that get dispelled because it's
Well,
only
you have
force
to-
1?
You can make
No,
a
you've gotta
magic
stop
charisma
sustaining
check go through. You can go through without dispelling them, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know
yeah.
they dispelled.
Yeah, because the magic can't go through. You have to force your way through.
Oh, well, that kind of defeats the purpose, because then we're already alerting them to our presence.
No, you sort of like sneak in.
I'm not going to do
Okay.
that. I have 3 charisma. Well, wait. You said 4. You said it's charisma plus magic, right?
It's 9 dice.
Yeah.
What was the rating of the astral barrier? Did the elemental tell you that? Oh, I guess you could just look.
Yeah. I'll take a quick look.
Rating 5.
Yeah. So you'd be rolling 10 dice, I think.
And I'll be rolling 10. Okay. All right then.
So rating 5 rolls 10 dice.
I'll give it a shot anyways. That's fine. What's the max initiative dice? Isn't that only
It's 5d6.
5d6? That's all I can get out of that. And then the other spell was just supposed to be.
So we got our spells done.
No, I just had. That was just. I only had one more, which was the armor spell, Force 1 with 7 dram reagents. 15 dice. Right.
Cool.
Well, I got to do the drain.
Yeah.
So, never mind. I guess it's 2 drain. I have to resist. So, yay, 3 hits.
And are you sustaining the other spell? Okay.
Oh, the increased reflexes I'm sustaining with.
Next one.
Yeah, the increased reflexes I'm sustaining with my focus concentration, and the other one I'm sustaining with a sustaining foci for manipulation.
Focus?
Cool.
Yeah. So how many hits did you get on the armor?
That's what I'm trying to. Only 4.
So 3 hits on armor?
4 hits on the
Only
armor.
4, he says. Only 4.
Compared to 13, yeah.
So your armor, just like your hands and your body, just starts to glow in this yellow sheen as you feel magic start to like surround you and protect you. You're pretty bright.
On the astral.
On the astral.
No, and armor is like the spell armor is pretty glowy.
Oh, is it? Oh, I didn't know that.
Glowing field of magical.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's one of the main downsides of it. It's not.
Realize that. Oh well. And then only got 1 hit on the drain.
You
so I
can
actually
cast
take 1 stun.
invisibility on yourself, and then you'll go.
Except I don't have invisibility.
Ah, damn. And did you roll for drain?
Yep, I took 1 stun.
Cool.
I only got 1 hit, and it was a Force 1, so I still took 1
Yeah, fair
drain.
enough. Alright, so
Now I'm done. Sorry.
Alright, now, what are we doing?
Dog.
Dog.
Dog throws down
Hack
the
dog
gauntlet.
time. Woof.
Aha, I got 7 hits again to do the same thing that I did before. 3 marks or whatever. Initial edge. All that stuff. To get 3 marks on the host again.
Ugh. Jesus. Beep, 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 beep. Zzz. Access denied. Overwatch score 7.
Jesus!
Yeah, nah. That's a
Just
good amount
alright,
of dice.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't like mark you or anything because you
No,
tried.
because it was evens. Yeah. I'm gonna reset the deck, and Dog's gonna be like, "No, defeated," and then gonna jack back in and try again. I only got 6 hits compared to 7. That's not an only. Shut up, Thomas.
Whoops. That was not the thing I was meant to copy and paste. Ignore that! Cool. So, you want to try again?
One.
Yeah,
You got 6 hits this time?
Uh-huh.
Jesus Christ! This fucking host.
Oh no.
Beep, 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 beep. Hits.
All right. So does it find me or
Nah. How many hits did you get?
I got 5?
Ah.
6. Sorry, 6, not 5. Not 5, 6.
Okay. So, beep, beep, beep. Access denied. You now have 6 Overwatch score.
Resets. Tries again.
You're getting wrecked, mate. Jesus.
Yep, I'm getting wrecked. Alright. 7 hits.
The RNG is real.
The RNG is real.
Alright, 7 hits. Okay, this time it only got 6. Bing.
Alright. Dog
Now
is
look.
now happy as he wipes the sweat off of his virtual brow and enters on inside, now running silently, of course, when he does, and all that nice shenanigans.
Now Ghost Dog is dog.
Alright, that is 3 edge later.
Cool. So,
Okie dokie.
Alright.
Now,
Dog's Master Wolf.
Wolf. Alrighty, I guess I'll just edit the cameras generally, like I'm, so the dude can't see it. Is like that'll just be an edit check, I'm guessing, or loop, yeah.
So you need arc on the cameras themselves, but that's super easy because you're connected directly.
Yeah, I've got 3 marks on them.
Yeah, but you still on them. Now you've got marks on the host. You need marks on the cameras now.
But it's in the system, so I should
but
just have.
Because you're in the host. No, the marks trickle up. They don't trickle down.
I thought that's exactly. I thought they did trickle.
That makes
down,
sense. No, so however, the thing about being in the host is the host can't protect stuff inside the host, so the cameras are rolling 4 dice against you.
Oh, okay, cool. Then I'll just roll. What's that? 4. I got 4 hits for 3 marks.
Oh look, you beat it.
Yeah, whatever.
So you got marks. Your Overwatch score 8, and you've got control of the network now. So give me an edit file to basically just remove any trace of.
Hello, you right? Is he lagging to you guys? Okay.
Yeah,
might have missed the hits.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna roll dice. 4 hits.
Roll an edit file check. Cool, good enough. Right. So that means the team, when they sneak in, the cameras will just ignore and invisible to the technology.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Cool. Now meet team. You want to head in?
Let's head in.
Let's do it.
All right. Which entrance are you heading in through?
We're trying to do the fire escape.
So I will need the dwarf to cast levitate, or the people to roll climb.
How high is the fire escape? Like, literally how high is it?
Oh.
1 story, I'm guessing, or what?
Yeah, it's only a 2-story building.
That's what, 4 meters?
Yeah, about 3 meters. It won't hurt you if you jump down from there, but it also is there, so you keep climbing up there. Yeah. Huge Terminator, mega jump.
I'm just casting a force 4 levitate on myself just to float up there. 7 hits, but way more than needed.
I should be able to just pick you up and put you up there, because I'm 9'5".
Yeah,
you're about 3 meters tall anyway.
Yeah, you could just pick him up.
Like...
I'm floating.
Fair enough.
Roll me a body plus strength check, like pull yourself up.
Body plus strength. Okay. This should be easy. 18 dice. 5 hits.
I put the spell in the chat for you.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I guess I'm gonna pop some psych, just cause.
Psych.
What'd you say?
Okay. Psych is a good drug to pop in this situation. Cool. So you guys are all up on the fire escape. Now, does someone have a data tap?
Yeah, I'm assuming I got one from Dog. Oh, he does. Okay, go ahead.
Dog would have given you guys one.
Plug data tap into door. Hurrah.
Huzzah, huzzah. Shall I get the mark on the door? First on Matrix Perception door. 4 hits to see the door when the tap is plugged in.
You see the door.
What is the
You
rating
can now
of such a door?
base connect. The door is rating 2, so it will be rolling 4
Lol.
dice to defend you.
Yeah, I'm just going to get 3 marks again. I get 5 hits.
Cool. You now have an Overwatch score of 10, because I got 2
Yep.
hits, because it's shit. And yeah, give me a action to just open the door with
Yes.
the alert.
Do I need a spoof for that, or?
Nah, it's control device, because like you're directly controlling the
Yeah.
device to open.
Yeah, cool. Door open.
Cool. Door opens. And like you notice the alarm is not going off because fire escape. Whoop 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 whoop. Overwatch score is 12. Physical team. I need you to roll me.
Roll what?
Unless you're just gonna barrel down
I
from
think that was sneak, but you cut out.
a door.
Yeah, he said snake.
I got 1 hit.
Three hits.
I'm collecting dice. 2 hits.
Cool. Alright. Edge their sneaking check.
What?
Does anyone edge their sneaking check?
Nah. I'm gonna go with 2.
No, three's good.
2? 3 is good. Alright.
I guess I'll
Roll
edge
me
mine.
your perception.
Oh, okay, never mind. Perception.
Like if no one's gonna edge, probably can save it because you know if someone brings the alarm over, no matter how sneaky you are, it's already a bit too late. But yeah, roll audio perception and you know how many hits you get.
6.
Damn, son, do you speak Japanese?
Nope.
I
2.
got 5 hits.
Anyone here speak Japanese?
I don't think so. No.
2 hits.
Cool. You hear whispering Japanese.
I think the plan was just to
Would you
move
like to-
forward toward them and take out any guards that we saw.
That
I
was
guess
that?
let's just.
Sorry, not Bob.
is my oh. Testing. Can you hear me, guys?
Vaguely, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Better.
Yeah.
This is weird. Cool. So you pretend to be like sneaky, but not. You just come like smashing down footprints and just low. But you turn the corner and there are 2 security guards there with Essen screaming at you in Japanese as they're like. And then they switch to English. Get on floor now.
I'd like to charge them.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. This is sounds like we need to roll initiative.
Yep.
Okay, give me an initiative roll, guys.
I got 25.
16.
32.
If you could write it in the chat, that'd be I can have a nice list of what's happening. Cool. Yeah. Looks like Mr. 32 is going first. Yeah.
I got 12
What
hits on
happens
it.
when you-
Brute reflex.
Yeah, no, Chris, you're going first. What do you want to do?
What are they wearing?
Armored jackets, helmets, and looks like that, yeah. And it's
Okay.
uniformed, so it's got some security on it.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll up a sleeve. I got an armband full of blades attached, and I'm gonna cast Fling on one of the throwing knives at one of the guards. So yeah.
Dog's gone.
No, I'm still here.
No,
No,
that's
dog.
Which means the video is gonna cut unless he comes back. Okay, hold on, let me just get to my spell here. 15. Roll 15 for that. 5 hits on Fling.
5 hits on the fling. Dodge that like a normal attack.
Yep. Basically, it's like a throwing weapon, except I use a spellcasting test instead of throwing weapon. And I use my magic stat instead of strength for damage.
Yep.
Sorry, you cut out.
So what? Like, how much damage are you doing? With
It's 8p minus
2
1,
net.
or 8p minus 1 AP.
Yep.
Or-
Give me a second.
Sure. I don't, plus whatever the net was, I didn't hear that.
Okay, so it was 8p, correct?
And minus 1 AP. Yes.
Minus 1 AP.
Yep.
Cool. It looks like the bounced off his armor and he kind of you just at all. It was a really good roll.
So you
Next
said
up,
the knife bounced off his armor. Did I hear that right?
You did?
Okay.
You're cutting out a lot again, Bob.
oh god,
Hammerhead, you're up.
my voice.
Okay, I will. I'll charge in and kick at the guy that the dwarf just shot at. So because I charge in, do I add 2 dice then?
Yes, please.
Okay. So. Okay, I got 8 hits, and I have reach.
Damn.
So yeah, I'm still new to this, so just tell me what information I need to give you. So I have reach 2, and I got 8 hits.
What is your physical limit?
12.
He's a troll. What did you expect?
Jesus, that's insane. Okay. Cool. So 8 hits, and that means he takes -2 because reach. He also gets +1 because you're charging into him, and he was expecting it. Yeah. Okay. So what is your strength?
My strength is 9. Yep,
So you're
so it's 9,
dealing-
but I have -4 AP because of my adept power. What is that power? I
Penetrating
have,
strike.
Yeah, penetrating strike. I also have killing hands, so that could be.
So this physical damage you're gonna do?
Yeah, actually,
Damn.
no. I think I'll try to. I don't think I would kill him. Actually,
Probably stun. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. I'll try to knock him out.
Cool. 6, Give me a moment. Just gonna collect a shitload of dice. So do 30. Like, boom! Your fist just makes contact with his head, and like it twists, and he's like on the ground. His